Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new episode of Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition. I'm AdvisoryCookie and I think this is episode 38. Wow, time has flown. I mean, this world is almost a year old. It's crazy. But as you know, I want to build a wizard tower over there. But I was thinking we do something a little different today. It's been a while since we have updated our map. And this world has changed quite a bit. Like, a lot. And because, like, biomes got swapped around. Like, this was a, what biome? This was, like, an alpha biome. I think this was just, like, a regular forest. I know that, like, some areas of this world were, like, kind of like a gray. Like, I know over there was, like, kind of like a weird greenish type of grass. Also, I feel like the render distance is, like, lower now. Whatever. Anyways, let's get started. So, I have a boat. We're gonna take one of our beds with us. But, like, look at our map. This is before, like, the snow started coming out. This is old. This is old. Very old. And I don't know. I think it's just time that we go around our world and explore a bit. See what biomes we have to offer now before, you know, Title Update 12 comes. Like, right now, this is pretty normal. Yeah, I would say this is pretty normal. Except for over there, which we'll go over there, but I want to come up here first. Like, it's crazy seeing this because it's like, we should have updated this a while ago. Don't know why we didn't, but here we are. We're updating it, finally, after years. Not even years, months. But I just want to say thank you so much for, you know, I just want to say thank you a lot for all the support in the recent videos. 400 views on the last video is crazy, and I know that 400 views doesn't seem a lot to a lot of people, but this channel was struggling for a bit. Like, I only got up to, I was lucky to get up to like 50 views, 60 views, and I understand that people don't want to watch my Java series, but at the end of the day, you're still watching me, and like, I understand people care more about the Xbox 360 version more than Java. I mean, who makes Xbox 360 videos nowadays? And don't worry, I get that. I do get that a lot. And I just wish, like, you know, people would care more about what's being posted than, like, well, okay, here's the thing. I wish people would care more about, like, me as a creator versus one singular series I make, because, like, I spent hours on this. I know I keep bringing this up. I spent hours collecting obsidian, glass, over and over again, and it just wasn't enough, and no one really watched that video. Like, it sat at 30 views for quite some time, and I think now it's just finally reaching 50 views, which, thank you, by the way. Also, if you're new to this series, that was my first ever house, but we had to stop staying there because bad things would always happen there. I also still need to complete the subway station. Like, again, this video might be boring to you guys, but to me, it's kind of like a reflection of, like, wow, our world is, you know, different than what it was before, because this, like, see what I mean? There's ferns growing over here. This was a seasonal forest, or a rainforest, I forget. This is our nether pyramid, which I love still to this day. Probably one of the coolest builds I built on this world. This is the island I first came on because I was trying to find a place to call home. And look at it, it's just an icy wonderland now. And it's crazy seeing, like, it is crazy seeing, like, the snow, because it's like, this used to be, like, a regular biome. This was not something that was, like, you know, different in any shape or form. And I don't know, it's just crazy to look at, because it's like, I have memories. I remember one of my favorite memories from this world. Oh, see, look, that's a swamp. We have a swamp over there now. One of my favorite memories from this world was, I would say, probably the intro to where my dog died. And that sounds really awful, but, like, that's, like, a core memory to this, like, to me, of this world, where it was, like, I don't know, like, it was, like, I remember just, like, episode 2, we were lost, I couldn't find my way home after dying. Episode 3 came along, I'm like, okay, we're actually gonna do productive things now. We're home. We can do whatever we want. Just for my dog to die, like right in front of me. I woke because back then there was just stupid thing where like if your room wasn't fully lit, mobs would spawn in the middle of the night and would hit you. Someone commented in my like video before being like, that's a feature, and I'm like, no, that 100% is not a feature. I don't care what you tell me. Also, I think a creeper exploded there once when I was exploring the world, similar to what we're doing now. I think I came over here once and I died. I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. So over here, that was an OG snow biome. And now it just looks like extreme hills or maybe even just ocean. Hi, zombie. But as I said, it's crazy like doing this now, and I know I should probably wait until this world's a year old, but like I have plans for the birthday video of this world, and I think it's cool that I can just get to sit down and chat to viewers. There's a random boat. We're destroying that. I don't know what past me was doing, but that's going away. Oh, see, like this is right here. This is regular forest now. That's regular forest. Oh wait, I should have my map out. My bad. No idea what biome that was. Also, we're gonna sleep real quick. We can't sleep just yet. Okay, we'll just take the boat then. The random boat I just left out here. And I hate the old boating mechanics. I swear they used to feel really good. It feels so hard to turn. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I remember the old boats being better. Although, I have to remember too, when I would use a boat, they did update the boat mechanics, like in one title update 14, 12. So, I'm probably thinking of just that, because this is awful, the way the boats are. Pretty sure that's just another snow biome, which I have a thing against snow biomes, because whenever I would make a new world back then, oh, how do you get out? Sorry, I'm used to be old controls still, newer controls for Xbox 360. When I would make a new world, there was a snow biome curse, and it happened whenever I was like trying to find a perfect seed for our new series, where you know I want to hunt down the dragon and kill it. I loaded up that world 5 times. Snow biome, snow biome, snow biome. And it's like, well, why didn't you just stick with the snow biome? And it was like, I'm not sticking with the snow biome. I don't know what it is, but Xbox 360 edition had a plague, I would say. I'm calling it a plague. I don't care. That's what it was to me. It was a plague. Every time you would load up a world, you would mostly spawn in a snow biome. And oh, you know what? This is funny, but there's mobs out. Because I guess I was here. Oh. I guess I was here like a long time ago. Hi, squids. But, yeah, back then there was a snow biome curse. What other curses were there for Minecraft Xbox? And by the way, when I say curse, I mean like my personal opinion. Like, I hated it. I absolutely despised it. What other curses were there for me? I hated. So you know how back there was like that stony beach or whatever? I hated when my world would reveal stone like that. It was so ugly to me. I don't know why. I hated it. Absolutely could not stand it. Ugliest thing that a Minecraft world could offer, in my opinion. Wow, this is so slow. Oh no. Yeah, okay. I missed the 1.9 boats. Thank God I have the Java series, and one day we'll catch up to 1.9. Although I do remember the boats getting better. What the heck? That just went like really fast out of nowhere. But yeah, it's just like, and like to be fair, listen. Everyone has their own opinions. I know people prefer spruce wood compared to jungle wood, or spruce wood over oak wood, or birch wood over jungle wood, or jungle wood over mangrove wood. Like, I understand that. To me, I got tired of spruce. Like, to this day, I'm still spruce fatigued. Like, I always see people using spruce, and I'm like, come on, guys, there's better. There's more woods than this. Which now it's like, also too, like, I kind of miss when people would just use spruce wood, because now I feel like most Minecraft builds, it's always cherry wood, or, yeah, I feel like it's always cherry wood now, or just dark oak. I do see people using the pale wood a lot, but again, that's because it's a newer block. I see people using, I don't know, like, I kind of miss it because, here's the thing, when this update came out back in Xbox 60 edition, when I was a kid, I was 10, and, like, listen, I'll just tell you this, everyone just used birchwood. Everyone and their grandmas used birchwood back then. And it's crazy because it's like now it's like no one really uses birchwood or no one really cares about birchwood. But I remember back then it was always birchwood and it was always, yeah, I would say it was always birchwood. People didn't really start using sprucewood, in my opinion, on the Xbox 360 version way down the line. Like they would use oakwood and birchwood the most, or of course this was like my personal circle on Xbox 360. I don't really remember people using sprucewood. Personally, I do not remember people really using sprucewood back then. People would use it, but not in the way they do now, where it's like everything has to be spruce, everything has to be dark oak. Which, listen, everyone has their personal preferences. For me, dark oak and sprucewood, it's just overused. I'm tired of seeing it. And then junglewood. Okay, I'm biased because I love the jungles. Although I do miss the old junglewood texture because I feel like they were more pink back then. I don't know what it is. To me, I remember them being more pink with this texture back. The one that, you know, I did not even make this texture pack. I don't want to say that. I'll just say old base Minecraft textures like this right now, which it, you know, to this day, it still like shocks me that the Minecraft textures change because it's like, listen, which it's not a bad thing. I'll just say this. I think it's not a bad thing. I do agree that the textures were becoming outdated and some blocks are starting to look better than other blocks, so I understand why they did it. But what happens in the future? Like, will we get another texture change way down the line? Similar to like what happened? Lily pads. Oh my gosh. But we don't have, you know what? It's because the Xbox 360 worlds got larger over time. That's right. So we have lily pads. Awesome. We have 4 lily pads. I'm not mad. And look, there's clay, which we don't have a lot of clay. Oh, I didn't bring a shovel. Okay, hold on. We're getting that clay. I'm glad we did this now. Okay, let's get that clay. We don't have a lot of clay because this world was made in title update 0.1, and clay had a glitch. Well, okay, but it wasn't a glitch, but they didn't make clay spawn at like high chances. Which I don't know if we should really be exploring our world now because it's like, what if there's a slight chance that we could get a jungle biome? It's too late for that. Yeah, it's too late. The idea is cool though. Cause look, there's more ice. Again, this would be a snow biome. That's cool though. Cause look, you can see like the old. Wait, I'm so confused. Let's check that out actually. Hold on, let's go check that out. I wonder. Yeah, let's check this out. It looks like, yeah, it got. I feel like it's like slightly different. I don't know. Maybe I'm being dumb. Let's not investigate. I think that's a waste of time now. Where even are? Oh, we're down below. Okay, so we're near our house almost. And then I know I need to explore that region because that region's completely covered in snow now. So we have 4 lily pads. That's cool. So we did get something from like title update 5. Or 7. I don't know which one added lily pad. I think it was 7 because I think 5 didn't have lily pads, so then 7 had lily pads. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? If you remember, please go check out my other videos because I showed off the updates, like how they came out. Because I want this to feel like something that you watched when you were a little kid. I want this to feel like something that you watched when you were probably in elementary or middle school, or like maybe you feel like you're watching me play the game or you're playing with me, I I want to know too, like, when did you guys start playing the Xbox 360 edition, or when did you guys start playing Minecraft? I always tell the story. I'm not gonna rehash it. I started 1.4.6 or 1.4.7, 1.2, or 1.4.8. I just know that it was Christmas 2012, and I got the Xbox 360 edition, which was on Title Update 7. So I pretty much got to see Minecraft change and evolve like how most people did, especially the Xbox 360 edition. Like, I pretty much started on like 1.8, beta 1.8, or 1.0. I would say beta 1.8, because Title Update 9 felt like the completion of 1.0 or 1.1. Yeah, I would say 1.0, 1.1, which it's crazy to look back on. I'll just say that. Crazy to look back on. I do want to just say, like, I know that Mojang doesn't have the best reputation now compared to when they did when I was younger, but this game really did change my life, and I know it probably changed a lot of your lives too, a lot of YouTubers' lives, and you know, like, I know that I know Notch doesn't have really a good reputation anymore, like how he did when I was younger, because everyone was like, oh, Notch is so cool, Notch is this, Notch is that. But now it's like, no one really cares about him, or no one likes him because of his, you know, his opinions on Twitter, which I'm not going to get into. This is not a political channel. But I will say that some of them are disappointing. When I say some, I mean a lot, by the way. And I'm not trying to sound, you know, stereotypical or whatever. But it is disappointing, because it's like, you know, a lot of the people that he doesn't like nowadays play his game, and it's like a lot of those people are the reason why. Because when I was growing up as a kid, Minecraft wasn't this cool game to play like how people make it seem. When I was younger, Minecraft was very unknown. Minecraft was the game where the weird kids went to go watch and play. And I wouldn't say it's like that anymore, but it's definitely like, Minecraft's mainstream now, that's what I'll say. While back then, when I started playing Minecraft, you were weird for playing it. Like, if you didn't play Call of Duty in my school, no one wanted to play with you. If you didn't play Grand Theft Auto 5 when I was younger, no one cared about you. Like, Minecraft was just this very, like, weird game at the time where it's like, no one really wanted to be your friend, or no one really wanted to be around you. Like, it was considered the weird kids game. Which I know that's awful to say, but that's what it was. Like, this game, when I was in school, was the game made for social outcasts like me. Because I didn't really have that many friends. Or, well, I did have friends, but it's like, in elementary school, you really don't know who your friend is. We were just all in the same class and all in the same grade. Like, you really, like, when in middle, like, not high school, elementary school, you're like, everyone's my friend. Everyone is absolutely your friend. And then, like, once 4th grade and 5th grade comes, like, along, you realize, like, who your true friends are. And then 6th grade, those people who you thought were your friends don't really stick around you. And 7th grade, you get a new set of friends, or that's how it went for me. And that, like, Minecraft was a social outcast game. Like, if you asked any of my friends, they would tell you, like, you were pretty much like, if you brought up Minecraft, people would be like, why are you playing that game? Why, that game's stupid, blah 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 blah. And so it's like, not kind of like, so it's kind of like the weird kid circle kind of became the popular kid circle when it comes to Minecraft, because now it's like everyone plays Minecraft, everyone knows what Minecraft is. Like, you could ask your grandma and she'd be like, oh, I know about that game. Like, I remember when Minecraft first started getting merchandise in the stores. I remember the first 4 action figures: Steve, the Enderman, the Zombie, and the Creeper. And then it just evolved from there. There's the Iron Golem, there's the Villager, there was another one. Oh, there was also Diamond Armor Steve. Can't forget about that. But I forget, Series 2 had a lot, and I know that Series 2 also had, a skeleton riding spider. Sorry, blanked out. And it came along with silverfish. But anyways, we explored our world. I'm sorry about this episode was disappointing, but I just wanted to talk. So, I will see you all soon. Thank you all for watching, and we are going to hang this map up. And actually, you know what? Let's do that together right now. Let's go. I'll go make the item frames, and then I will see you guys right back at our house. I grabbed some leather from our farm, and here we go. So let's make the item frames, which I forgot where the item frames are even located at. So I think they're in paintings. Yeah. We have the perfect amount, so I feel like a clock would look cool here. You okay? Well, I don't know what happened there. I hope they're okay. I'll have to feed them. What? Okay, come here. Okay, you don't have a baby. Please. Don't have a baby. Sit down, please. Don't have a baby. Why? What? Are you... I'm so confused. Okay, I'm gonna hurt... What is happening to our dog? Okay, please don't tell me you're dying. Oh. Okay, I need to hurry this up. Okay. So, the map... I would say the map goes here. Yeah. And then, I think that our first diamond ever should go... Okay. Okay, you know what? I think it has to do with block colliders. I think because they're too close to blocks, they're like suffocating. There. No! Don't have a baby! Don't have a baby. Oh no. Okay, well, we have another wolf. If you guys want to name that one, go ahead. I think we should have a clock in here too. I think a clock would look cool right here. And our dogs are still dying. Okay, stop. Just stop, please. The diamond. Okay, we'll put it right here. Okay, I'm gonna go because stop, please stop. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go. So it's been nice to see you guys. I don't know what to do. See you all soon. Goodbye.